Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They start out with a run by Ferguson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ferguson, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Barrett. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Barrett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Barrett's pass.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 7.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7 on the carry. It's Ferguson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Ferguson.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. They'll run with Ferguson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the pistol, Ferguson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
The 31.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, the LSU Tigers 7, Ducks nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Barrett, and his throw is incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw Barrett. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
For the Oregon field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
At the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards, the distance covered on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. From 13 yards out. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw on 3rd down. Barrett being chased out left. And he found it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw is Barrett. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
It's taken to the 26. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
LSU takes over 1st and 10.
LSU with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Mason Thibodeau there to make the grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Complete to Myers. There's the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On third down, Barrett. Under pressure, and down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he fields it cleanly. LSU fans saying, hey, Tommy who right now? They're pretty happy. They lead big as we reach halftime.
Ducks, nothing.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise, well, a lot of mama's upset with us if we don't mention them, and they have played awfully well in addition.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete to Kelly. And he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's a first and goal, LSU. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he's into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's got to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
It's taken on the 25. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice Nice gain of 21 yards.
27-yard line.
This young quarterback does have a support system of former players and teammates. In fact, he heard from former Tigers like OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams. Have reached out to him on social media in the days leading up to this semifinal.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
2-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
2nd and 5.
Levant brings it in. To stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Kelly. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good. This is brought in at the 21. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. This LSU squad has been sensational. A championship game appearance squarely in their sights as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. 1st and 10, LSU. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Big play there. 45 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score. Tigers 49. Ducks nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going and as the defense have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Kelly. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Avant's got it over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this offense on 3rd down today, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throw left side complete. It's Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And this is Simpson with a catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. More yards. They give him 14 yards that time, but a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Barrett to throw. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Barrett looks to throw on 1st. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it. They'll just start
suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to let it fly. And able to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
LSU takes over first and 10 at their own 19.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
Murray. So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
That's some bullshit. Break his leg.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you're upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
Yo, smack him with that helmet, please. 2020, man, fucking sucks.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's
That's all any of us ever really gets. I waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
Okay. Kind of blushing right there.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break.
Super Sim, you already know. Offense. Let's go with the. Ooh. Let's get this dub, boys.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And now, folks, we are getting confirmation on what we heard earlier about quarterback Tommy Matthews. He will not be returning to this football game.
And he started in this one after having not started in the semifinal, but they've gone back and forth all year long. And now with Tommy Matthews ruled out for the rest of the game,
and he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. From 19 yards away.
Do I want to be the #1 pick? I gotta do it. What's their name? The Giants or the Browns?
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, that's. Ooh, that was. I didn't see him. That was luck.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to
Ooh, if I would have just squeezed there.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across
Man,
the
I would have
40-yard line. LSU with a first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as
there you
they
go.
look to throw.
I see you.
Looking
I see you. Go, go,
left
go,
side,
go,
and
go,
it's
go, 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 go.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips.
We're gonna let those numbers slip away from me, boys. I don't think so.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch
There you go.
by Walters.
You got in my way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
You helped me, but then you fucked with me, bro.
Extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. 49 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take
didn't know what to do.
Touchdown LSU.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know.
Come out throwing here on first down.
There you go. Boom.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Kellen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake.
Oh!
That
was kind of a panic.
10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's a first and goal, LSU. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown from 4 yards out. And LSU.
My guy.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, I ran right into him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Decent decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on it. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
To him in space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, it's Kelly. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And that is caught. It's an
You already know.
touchdown.
You already know, boy.
And LSU adds on to their advantage.
We just...
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here's incomplete.
The 1st down pass.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Brings up 3rd and
they'll go.
Exactly.
And
oh, Lord.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here's Kelly on 4th down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
goal at the 3-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
On the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. Tonight's final.
They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions.
Where the trophy at? Where the trophy at? Hey. There we go.
Celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
We got the cone. We got the cone. What I'm talking about.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids had is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
It's my white brother.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys in their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
Hey, they did leave you the trophy. He wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
I'll stay one more year.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
Did she say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Yeah.
I don't want to stay.
Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Coach.
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just...
racist.
Don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Oh. What does this mean for me?
NFL.
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
How's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Wide receiver or running back, me for the draft. Sorry.
I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm going to play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call.
Why would they have a fucking timer,
When
man?
those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake.
I'm leaving, Tommy boy. Sorry.
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
Let fate decide. Slim pick. Nah, we gonna be either the Eagles. I'm gonna do the Eagles, man.
I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. I said a lot of things, but will my performance back it up?
That time I gotta do a fucking NFL Combine. I hate them shits, man.
No. This cannot be happening. Oh, man, okay. Think. What's the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks.
Who is
You
that?
are. Oh, you're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen, big fan. I'm gonna be the laughing stock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I mean, seriously, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit.
Did they really just give you some stanky ass cleats, my guy? I hope you put socks on.
What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's
In
just say my
cleats?
days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right. Well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
Of course. 4.6? I can do that barefoot.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Less challenging now that I don't have to do it barefoot, thanks to you and your cleats.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get 'em, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Yep.
I hope there's a tutorial before you do all this shit, man. I am not ready at all. They make these shits mad complicated. I'm about to switch my good controller.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least.
Thank God. Oh. I fuck with that. Alright, that's a lot better.
We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Oh my God. It's gonna get easier. Come on, 1, 2. There you go. And now. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Oh, fucked up. No. Right, yeah, turns out bad.
A little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich.
Does it? Simple. Thank you, Lord.
Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is in. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick of the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some
number
abilities on the field.
Yeah.
He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
At your first training camp, who helped you adjust to NFL life?
No matter how ready you think you are, nothing really prepares you for the big leagues. So I appreciated having him as a guide. I didn't realize just how much impact it would have over the course of my rookie year, on and off the field.
I hope I'm not retired already, but it was just this first season.
Well, we finally get to see at least one of our beloved Heartbreak Kids in action on the field. Look, I'm a founding member of the Heartbreaker fan club, going all the way back to their high school days. So, needless to say, I, for one, have been dying to see them step onto an NFL field and show everyone what they can do since we last saw them lighting the world on fire in the college ranks. But as excited as I and the rest of the Heartbreakers are to see them take the field, it's a moment we may all have to wait for until next season.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the
The veteran players were encouraged to mentor the new guys on how to succeed, push us to be competitive, even in the preseason. I appreciated that he took me under his wing, and our extra reps after practice helped me get dialed in.
I forgot he's on the Bucks now.
All right, fellas, listen up. Last practice of the week. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. We got a game on Sunday. This is a must-win for us.
Oh shit, I passed, but okay.
That was pretty darn good. And you know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better. You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
Tonight.
All right.
From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
This is Wentz.
Wentz now on first down.
Okay,
The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Why they make you play
And they
with
get him
Wentz?
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Philadelphia.
No.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Down Eagles.
And Charles, very interested to get a look and see what we have in this young quarterback drafted back in April.
He's a guy that impressed me. I watched a lot of tape of him in the lead up to the draft. Got a chance to meet him briefly at the combine. And here are the bullet points of what I have as an evaluation for him. I think he's a leader, got a presence to him. We saw he motivated his team in college. Far from polished on the con side, okay? Decision-making, that needs to improve. A little bit quicker in his reads and his feet. Sometimes he can get a little bit happy. But I do think he's got a chance to be a quality number 2 to start this season and a chance to be an NFL starter down the road.
And we remember this quarterback well. His start his college days, opted to leave school early to enter the draft, and now he gets his chance to prove himself here.
And he's been looking forward to that for a long time because there were people that questioned him leaving school early.
That's a flag. That's an OD flag. Look at that. Hold him.
Every college player.
Thank you.
To me, it was time. He needed to go. He was ready. He had accomplished everything that was possible on the collegiate level, won a national championship a year ago, now he gets a chance to test himself.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
The first down pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up. There's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, the arm strength, Charles, that's something that many questioned for him coming out of college, but he put that one on a rope.
And that was something I had a debate with many other evaluators about because I always felt like he had plenty of arm. My concern was
one of them.
putting it in the right places, and right now, we're seeing the guys putting it all together. He has plenty of arm to be an NFL.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor, 40 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
As a
You already
fan,
know,
is there
baby.
anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Oh, why'd you drop it, my guy?
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He'll find. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Reagor, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. He
You
put
already
quite a
know.
bit of air underneath that touchdown. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This ball complete to Reagor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
The pass on 1st down.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Joshua Perkins.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will open things up. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Well, we had kind of heard that they would let the rookie quarterback play the 2nd and 3rd quarters. If this drive winds up being it, what have you seen?
Well, first of all, I have to remind myself that this is his first preseason game. And I'll remind everyone.
Oh my God, he was killing it, killing it.
I've liked his poise. I have to be impressed by what I've seen so far. Delivery of the football, excellent. He, to me, has the look of someone who belongs out there. So forget the stats. Let me just see the presence, and he has it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, they had clued us into the fact that the rookie quarterback would play the 2nd and 3rd quarters. So if this is his final drive, what have you seen?
Well, is it okay if I use the word neutral? Because I don't think he actually blew us away, right? We're not going to walk away raving, but at the same time, we're not walking away saying this guy has no chance. About as you would expect for a rookie in his 1st time out. Let's see how he improves the next time we see him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
What are you talking
line.
about? Boom.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
You already know.
14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give them a big check mark for that one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Oh,
Oops.
Dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. 3rd down. The defense will spread the field. A dime package here on 3rd and 12. He'll fire it deep for Rager.
Another flag, bro.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
2nd down at 5. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Clement ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. He has really...
You already know.
So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Clement. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
His throw incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And 8 yards to go.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
The pass.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ben Benagoo in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
White side.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody, from Indianapolis.
W.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
With a good first preseason matchup under my belt, Coach called me into his office. I was hoping for good news. I tried to come to terms with the fact that my view for the rest of the year would be from the sidelines and not the line of scrimmage. But life has a way of surprising you sometimes.
Does it? So your morale decreases your fucking thing. That's great. I'm done for now.